I've created Spirit as a container for people to come and experience their creative spirit. I mean, it is what it says on the tin. What do I mean by that? So we're in my studio, everyone has a station, and you have your palette and your own individual canvases, and then we're also doing a group project together, collaboration. So we're creating and we're exploring our own unique and individual self-expression. But underpinning all of that is deepening into our spiritual expression. So the whole container, this kind of a sacred crucible of transformation, is designed to connect you more deeply with your intuition, with your own authentic expression. And there are various things that we do throughout the week to open and to help you expand into that, connecting with it, obviously, at the beginning, and deepening that, just deepening coming in from different angles. So it's quite multi-dimensional, in fact. We also do divine healing, which is a multi-dimensional quantum healing technology to clear blockages and sabotage programs and limiting beliefs, hidden ego agendas that we have running in the background that keep us in the same kind of track and the same patterns that, often we loop around, and that's why we make the same kind of art over and over again. We don't really push forward, but we dismantle that very gently, very safely, very gracefully, so that with that no longer there, something new is available. So we release to open and receive more. And I won't spoil it in case you do really come, because there are, part of it is deliberately not explained, because you're in this beautiful journey of the artist's journey, which is the methodology and the roadmap that I use as a kind of way to signpost and guide yourself around through making an individual abstract painting, but it's also the journey that we go on ourselves, not only as we make the painting, but in this retreat as well. So this, it's kind of a layer cake of lots of different things happening, and it's been surprisingly wonderful, more wonderful than I thought it was even going to be when it kind of came to me to do this. I've put it together because it's kind of a recipe for all the different things that I love and kind of my strengths that I love to offer. From hosting people in my home and holiday cottages, to sharing about art, to personal development, seeing people deepen into the truth of who they are and dismantle aspects that are no longer serving them. So it's a path of growth, and it's a spiritual path, really. So I think that is what makes this quite unique. We're doing this mixture of the creative but with spiritual. So we get quite a lot of time in the studio, 4 or 5 hours a day, and then we're also doing ceremony, and we're doing meditations and expanding, tuning into the inner landscape, because we're painting from the inside out. It's less about going out and getting outside, external. I'm training people to source the gold that's already inside them. So it's giving people an opportunity to mine that treasure that you already are, you just forgot. And then that comes up to the surface, and then we paint from that place, and we see how surprising and wonderful that is, and how magnificent we are as human beings. I think one of the most wonderful things about a creative spirit is really seeing over the week how the Muse has revealed herself in each of us individually, but also to us as a group, and she's even channeled through me and expressed very clearly who she is, how we connect to her, what her wishes are, and she's here. So we're ultimately embodying the creative muse that we already are, and she expresses through us as us. So yeah, so if you are feeling the call to come and express and explore and expand into your creative spirit, then I invite you to come and join me down here in Cornwall. I'd love to go on this journey, this artist journey with you, and we'll see what happens, and we create it as we go. So the unique mix of all the people in the room is what brings the magic, and I really look forward to welcoming you. I don't know what to say now.